If you've ever felt like your body is running on 1% battery, even after sleeping, even after taking your thyroid meds, this one's for you. Because your thyroid might not be broken, it might be under attack. And once we stop the attack, that's when real healing begins. Today, I'm showing you how to find the real culprit behind Hashimoto's and how to remove this culprit from your thyroid, step by step. Yes, I'll be sharing the supplements that I use with dosages, but you'll have to stick with me because they only work when you use them. When I hear someone say, "I've tried everything and I'm still exhausted," I start thinking about deeper causes. Yes, autoimmune issues are real, but sometimes the attacker is external, a virus, or even a stealth bacteria, something your immune system couldn't fully clear. And if it's still in there, it's like a woodpecker on the thyroid, pecking away day after day. Welcome to the Rest of the Story Health channel, where symptoms are clues and real healing means going deeper than the diagnosis. If you watched the last video, you'll remember Sarah, the teenager who lost her summer at 17 after being diagnosed with mono. Back then, the advice was simple: rest and hoped it passed. No treatment, no follow-up, just wait. Fast forward to age 34, Sarah's still exhausted. Her hair's thinning. Her mood's all over the place. She was on thyroid medication, but nothing was working. Her diagnosis? Hashimoto's disease. But no one was asking why. Doctors kept throwing band-aids at the symptoms, never stopping to ask what was actually attacking the thyroid, until we did. We ran a deeper panel, and there it was, Epstein-Barr, the same virus from her teen years, still lingering, still active. And in that moment, everything clicked. This wasn't just about hormone imbalance. This was a virus that had hijacked her immune system and quietly triggered an autoimmune attack for nearly 2 decades. Now, Epstein-Barr isn't the only cause of Hashimoto's, but it's by far the most common. And in cases like Sarah, it's the first place you have to look. Because what she needed wasn't more meds, she needed someone to look deeper, to finally connect the dots. And this time, we did. You might have had mono once and assumed it was gone. But Epstein-Barr doesn't always leave. It hides in the body. And for some people, it wakes back up and starts attacking, especially the thyroid. So how do you know if Epstein-Barr is still hiding in your system? You don't need guesswork. You need the right blood test. Ask your doctor for an EBV panel. It's a simple blood test that checks for signs that the virus is still active. You're mainly looking for 2 things to light up: early antigen, or EA, and a viral capsid antigen, or VCA. If those are elevated and your symptoms match, there's a good chance Epstein-Barr is still in play. But here's the thing: most standard blood work won't catch it, but these tests can reveal the missing piece you've been searching for. Because up till now, you might not have known why you felt this way. But with the right test, you might finally uncover the missing piece. You might finally see what's really been attacking your thyroid all along. And once you know that, you can start taking real action. But here's a quick word before we continue. As a doctor who's walked alongside hundreds of patients through the maze of chronic fatigue, thyroid struggles, and autoimmune mystery symptoms, I want you to hear this loud and clear. What I'm about to share comes from years of working with people just like you. Patients who felt overlooked, misdiagnosed, or told everything looks normal when they knew something wasn't right. You just need someone willing to dig deeper, to ask the questions that most doctors don't, and to connect the dots that no one else has. But healing starts with the right questions, and that's what this video and channel are all about. If your symptoms are still lingering, or something just isn't adding up, it might be time to widen the lens, to ask different questions, because your doctor might just be as frustrated as you are. They might know something's off, but they're working with limited tools, rushed appointments, and a system that often overlooks deeper causes. That's why it's okay to ask for more. You can request additional tests like an Epstein-Barr virus panel or other labs that go beyond the standard thyroid checkboxes. Sometimes that one extra test can change everything. And while I'm here to educate and empower you, I'm not here to diagnose your thyroid or give you personalized medical advice. And I'm not saying that you should stop trusting your healthcare team. My goal is to help you ask better questions so you and your doctor can explore answers together or help you find someone that can. Because when fresh perspective meets persistent curiosity, that's when healing begins. That said, trust your gut. If you feel dismissed, unheard, or brushed aside, it's okay to keep looking. It's okay to want more answers. What I'm sharing with you today is based on clinical experience from real patients who've seen real results. But it's not a replacement for your medical care. Use it as a conversation starter, a second opinion, a spark for new insight. Because I've seen what happens when someone finally sees the right path. The labs start to shift, the energy returns, and that lost spark, it starts to glow again. Of course, if you're pregnant, nursing, or on medications, or managing other conditions, always double check before starting any new supplement. And yes, you may need deeper testing than standard blood tests. That's okay, you're not being difficult, you're just being thorough. And to be clear, while Epstein-Barr is the #1 viral trigger I see behind Hashimoto's, it's not the only one. That's why these tools that I'm about to share aren't just for one virus. They're designed to support your immune system and help your body heal from whatever it's been fighting. Even if you don't know exactly what it is yet, they can help a wide variety of viral and chronic infections that may still be hanging around. Let's take back your power and walk through step 1, how to remove the attacker. The following is a list of antivirals for Epstein-Barr virus. First, there's L-lysine. It inhibits viral replication, especially herpes family viruses like Epstein-Barr virus. It competes with arginine, which viruses use to replicate. So think of it like taking away the snacks that viruses use to fuel up and multiply. The dosage range should be between 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams a day, depending upon your severity, and it's best taken away from high arginine foods like nuts and seeds. Next up, morellorin. This helps break down the virus's outer shell, making it weaker and easier for your immune system to fight it off, especially Epstein-Barr. And the dosage range? It's best to start with 300 milligrams a day and then work up slowly to about 1,200 to 1,800 milligrams a day, as this can cause detox reactions if you're taking too much too fast. And here's a bonus. It also acts like an antifungal and an antibacterial. Then we have reishi mushroom. It helps your immune system stay balanced, not too weak, not too aggressive, and it supports your body in fighting off viruses like Epstein-Barr. You can take it in capsules, teas, or tincture form. People often use it in combination with other medical mushrooms like turkey tail. And as an additional bonus, it reduces inflammation and supports the liver during viral clearance. Next, there's cat's claw. This is a powerful herb that helps fight off stubborn viruses and supports your immune system. And it's often used when people are dealing with things like Epstein-Barr or Lyme disease. You must use caution, however, as you must avoid during pregnancy or if autoimmune flares are present. You can take it by tincture or capsule form. Then there's lemon balm. It not only has a direct antiviral action against the Epstein-Barr virus, but all herpes viruses as well. And it's very calming for the immune system. It can be used in teas, tinctures, or in essential oils to apply topically. As an added bonus, it's also used for people with anxiety, insomnia, or any overactivation that's triggered by a viral load. Next up, licorice root. It's an antiviral, anti-inflammatory, and adrenal supportive herb, and it's super effective at calming Epstein-Barr virus-related immune flare-ups. Although you must avoid long-term use in high dosages, especially if you have high blood pressure. Now, that can be taken by tincture or encapsulated root extract. Then we have zinc. It inhibits Epstein-Barr virus replication and it supports antiviral immune function. The dosage range should be between 25 to 50 milligrams a day and taken with food. The best form is zinc picolinate and zinc bisglycinate. Another herb to take is olive leaf extract. It contains Oliriapen, which is a powerful antiviral compound shown to inhibit Epstein-Barr virus as well as other viruses. You can use it in capsule or tincture forms. And here's the bonus of olive leaf extract. It also lowers all over body swelling. Then there's quercetin. What's great about it is it'll block viral replication and reduce histamine-driven inflammation caused by viral flare-ups. It's best used with bromelain for enhanced absorption. As an additional bonus, it helps calm down overreactive immune cells, which often flare up when Epstein-Barr virus gets reactivated. Then, we have high-dose vitamin C. It's a strong virus fighter and antioxidant. It helps your body turn on its natural defenses and helps keep Epstein-Barr in check. But take between 2,000 to 6,000 milligrams a day in divided doses, or you can actually take IV vitamin C administered for aggressive protocols. And let's not forget N-acetylcysteine, NAC. It breaks down biofilms, supports glutathione production, and helps the liver detox its viral byproducts. You should take 600 to 1,800 milligrams a day. And here's the bonus. It can reduce persistent post-viral fatigue. Now I get it. It's a lot of supplements. But when you've suffered long enough, healing is all that matters. If you've lived with the brain fog, exhaustion, and frustration of Hashimoto's, you'll do anything to feel like yourself again. Now, it's important to note that many of these antivirals can trigger a Herxheimer reaction, which is a temporary worsening of symptoms as the virus dies off. So remember to start off slow and support detox pathways. It's also wise to pair antiviral protocols with binders, liver support, and proper hydration. Always personalize the plan based on the patient's labs, symptoms, and co-infections. For example, whether a person's had bacterial infections, mold, Lyme's disease, parasites, etc. In part 1 of the series, we talked about the #1 hidden cause behind Hashimoto's disease, the Epstein-Barr virus. It's one of the most overlooked root causes of thyroid damage. And today, we've covered how to track it down and kick it out. But here's the thing. Once the virus is gone, the job's not done, because while it was living rent-free in your body, it was chewing away at your thyroid, like termites in the beams of your house. You can get out the termites, but if the wood is damaged, you still get some rebuilding to do. Same with your thyroid. Sometimes the thyroid can recover on its own, like a scraped knee. But after years of viral attack, you often need reinforcements. And that's what part 3 is all about. Rebuilding the damaged thyroid that Epstein-Barr left behind. Not just to feel a little better, but to truly restore energy, balance hormones, and bring your labs back to life. Because this isn't about masking symptoms. This is root cause medicine. And when it comes to Hashimoto's disease, we need to find the attacker, remove it, and then rebuild what was damaged. Sarah didn't just get better, her energy came back. Her brain fog cleared. And the best part? Her thyroid labs finally started moving in the right direction because we treated the real cause. Remember, symptoms are just clues. Your body doesn't break down for no reason. Smarter habits, deeper healing, and a better you coming up next. Subscribe so you don't miss a single gem. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video gave you something valuable to take away. Your next step is just one click away. Check out our next video right here. And if you want to join this community and see more content like this, hit subscribe and give it a like. I truly appreciate the support.